Take a look behind the seat. Should be able to loosen this up and pivot the back of the seat. I'm going to clear all my junk off. I was working in here on the dash lights. We're going to look under the seat, behind the seat. There's some kind of a, I don't know if it's a battery charger or something mounted, I can see behind the seat. So I want to take a look at that. All right, let me get this out and we'll flip it back and take a look at it. There it is. It doesn't look like it wants to move. All right, you might need to loosen that up. Now it's going. Probably need to do the other side. Let me go do the other side and get all this stuff out of the seat. I don't know why, but this one they had the bolt in backwards. Wasn't even tightened up all the way. So we'll flip that one around the other way when we go back together with this. And let's just loosen this one. And it should. Should get us in. Okay. There we go. All right, there we go. There's our auto charge. Let me get my license plate. Our auto charge 1000. Oh man. I don't know if I want to plug this thing in or not. Probably not. And there's the old ignition switch. New one's pretty much identical. I did order one for our international harvester. There's double airline fitting to air up the air tank. I put this back there. And we're gonna have to scoot the seat forward, I think, and then we can see a little better underneath. What does this thing, this charges at? Ooh, 15 amps. It's a pretty good little charger. We might see if it'll work. I don't know. No. We might see. All right, let me scoot the seat forward and we'll take a look underneath. Okay, you scoot the seat all the way forward with those bolts out, and it's got some lean to it. All right, let's see. All right, we got an air fitting. No check valve or anything in it. That might be a good fitting though. Nothing in the back of the seat. Get the air fitting out. And let's see. Here's where some of our connections come in for maybe the charger. No, not for the charger. I don't know. For something. Maybe that's our lights going out or something. I don't know. No idea. Good y'all. Nothing. Surprisingly, nothing under there. We got a glove. Here's the center seat belts. A lot of different little wiring connections. This I think I'd laid in the seat. I think they were using this to jump start it or bypass the ignition switch. It's a knob or something. Toggle switch. Look, seat belts still wrapped up in the original tape. Look, never been used. Bit of a center. Yeah, here's the center. It was rolled up too. I dug around and pulled these out when I drove it home. No telling if I was the first person who ever used them. There's the paper from the, I'm sorry y'all looking upside down. It's flip y'all around, I guess. There's the paper from the driver's side one. No idea if I was first one. And this looks like maybe some earplugs. Yep, earplugs for driving this thing. And is that it's just a rag. I don't know if it's a piece of paper. Maybe some writing on it. High visibility personal protection equipment. Huh. We'll pull all this stuff out. It doesn't need to stay back here. Reflective material. Got a tie wrap. Let's go over to the other side. Y'all are upside down again. I think it has 2 battery chargers on it. And I don't know which one's newer and if one of them had an issue. Alright, this is a bag of something. It's a whole bag of those. Somebody knows what those are for, let me know. 'Cause I don't know. I would assume for radios, maybe. Let's pull those out. Starting fluid. The guy I got it from gave me that can. We'll use that to start it up. It's only 50% ether. And it's safe for diesels. This was the plate I used. I straightened it out. It was wadded up sitting in the truck. I straightened it out in case I needed to put something over the intake if it tried to run away. Oh, anybody know what this is? I know what it is. I think I know what it is. Yep, I am right. So this thing originally did not have a light bar. It had the center, the single center rotating lamp. And that's what this is. This is the trim ring, I guess, from it. I don't know if it got busted out or what, but they left that in here. Hook from a bungee strap, and that's it. Surprisingly, not much under here. Oh, whoa, what is this? Is this a manual? No, just paper. There was some kind of a manual or something. Well, good. Oh, there's no way we're gonna get this out without tearing it up. Can't. Let's see. There's nothing left of it, but if we can tell what it is. And it may be a wiring diagram, which would have been handy, but I mean there's nothing left of it. Oh, okay. It's for a radio that was in it, I guess. That's fine. That radio's long gone. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna leave this license plate under the seat. I'm gonna shove these turn radio on. Turn radio on FI is emergency channel. Push in button, something fire, and that is burnt. So it's just looks like it says start fire or something. I don't know. All right, let's see, more earplugs, an ancient glove mark. Oh, can we use that for our turn signal? It was missing a bulb connection. That might snap in there. We'll hold on to that, and that's it. I honestly thought there was going to be a lot more stuff under here. And we got some mud daubers, of course. So surprisingly not that much. I guess I can show y'all the compartments. I mean, I feel like I've let y'all down because there wasn't. Oh, we'll do the glove box. I mean, we're pretty much empty here. It's a pretty big storage compartment. I don't know what they would have put there. Of course, the battery compartment. There's nothing really in these things. These little tags. Not sure what they use those for. That's the belt that I pulled out from underneath. If anybody knows what this is, oh, I think I know what it is actually. I'm gonna assume that that's what that's for. Guessing. There, okay, if anybody knows what this was, I wonder if, did it hold two of these maybe or something? That's not what was there. I don't know. If anybody knows what that was for, let me know. This over there. Extra battery cables. This thing had 3 batteries in it to begin with. I just put 2. We've got some washers. More battery cables that were in it, or that were with it. Maybe at some point they have 4 batteries in it. And over here, came with 2 fire extinguishers. They were sitting on the back. Hoses are rotting off. I might try to clean these up, you know, just for decoration, and put some kind of a mount somewhere on here for them. And this looks like a fuel filter was in here, just sitting in here. I don't know if this came off of it. It looks like a fuel filter. Like made in Japan. No idea on that. Hard to do one-handed. And these are just feed sacks that I had brought to lay up under it. And toss those. You can store lots of stuff in this thing. And back here came with a set of wheel chocks, and then there's another fire extinguisher with a rotted off hose. I don't think I have the other end to this one. So that's it. There's nothing much here. Let's go look in the glove box. There's some goodies there. All right, let's see. What does this say? Oh, this was cool. I liked this. I've kind of looked through some of this stuff. On Thursday, November 17th at 3 p.m., a fire occurred while a dumpster was being unloaded. Fire spread to API separator. A strong north wind was blowing toward TK-902, slop oil tank, and mechanics shop. And that was JR Slot D Shift. That was D Shift. And this truck responded to this fire. Pretty cool. And that is that bulb I found under the dash. If you watched the last video, let's see, what is this? Safety inspection. Self-insured certificate. They had this thing self-insured. Insurance. Card. Insurance. Card. Another self-insured slip. Vehicle inspection. I don't see a date on it. I'm missing. Oh, 98. Had an inspection on 98. Oh, this is cool. I haven't seen this. These are all the this is a line setting ticket. International Motors. I don't know if that's at Harvester. Yeah, Harvester International. This, I think, is all the options. Yeah. So this is like the RPO code. We got 2 front tow hooks. We've got something light reinforced. I don't know if that's the frame and then the reinforcement on the frame. Tow hooks. 9,000 pound. I don't know what that is. FA 309 IH 9,000 pound wide. I don't know. TRD. Omit. TR. I don't know if that's trailer mounted. Oh, omit trans mounted parking brake. So it doesn't have a transmission parking brake. It has IH air brake system. Left-hand drive. Brake group front LT, brake group rear LT, steering gear ASM assembly, propeller shaft, electronic system, 6V53 engine, 65 amp alternator, 6V53 engine. Let's see, FE sheet MTL, don't know what that is. Speedometer and miscellaneous, 14-inch SGL plate, don't know what that is. 6V53 Detroit C45 2600. Oh, it's governed at 2600 RPM. It's got a tank or a spec sheet on the pressure test on the pump that showed 2800 RPMs, but radiator ASM, Spicer. Oh, there's the transmission. 5752C Spicer. It says DR 5th. I'm guessing that's direct drive 5th, so 1-to-1 and 5th. RA47 housing. Spring RR. I don't know what that RA47 is. We might find our rear differential. That'd be nice. Oh, there we go. Spring auxiliary differential carrier. Gear ratio 614. So 6.14 is really low geared. Let's see. Step tank. I don't know what this one is. Yeah, and that's the step tank. It doesn't say how many gallons. 50 to 53. I think that's 50 gallon. Trans something with 6V53. Oh, trans cover and floor So there's the trans cover and floor that are different for a 6V53. Regular cab, left-hand drive, dual king-size mirrors. Check. Cab grab handles. Check. Red interior color. Huh. Well, that is strange. Man, that's strange. Yeah, red interior color. Cup studs, ASM. I don't know what that is. Drum brake, air, cone front inner, cone front outer. Cone rear inner, cone rear outer, drum. Super all traction. Are these the original tires? 10, 20, 14 ply rating. Super all traction. Seriously? Okay, I thought, all right. I thought these were super all traction still. I was like, is it still the original tires? All right. What's the front? Super high miler. All right. So you got super high milers on the front. We could look up that paint code maybe. National Foam. So it was ordered by National Foam. Slot range 510. And there's our GVWRs. Special color paint. Doesn't say, I don't see, oh, there's the, I guess that's the front tires right there. Okay, that is cool. That's probably kind of rare to find that. All right. We got a 1987 emergency response guidebook. I'm sure that has changed from now. I feel like there's something in it. No? We've got to look through this book. I'll show you all that. Insurance card. And this is all paperwork, self-insurance stuff. Bag. It looks like more of those things. Yeah, more of those same things that were behind the seat. Little thumb screws. I'm guessing those are for some kind of radio. And then we've got a knob. Which one's different? This one? Engine stop? Looks a little different. I don't know. They all look the same. It's just shinier. But it probably gets used more. I don't know. No idea. We got an extra one though. Looks like it might be stripped out. That's probably why they replaced it. And that one's the same. I don't know. Well, let's see if we can polish them up. Got some bulbs. Spanner. Allen wrench, bulb, what's left of a gasket. I don't know what that gasket was for. The glove box is cardboard and it's starting to collapse a little bit. We're probably gonna have to beef it up and tape it up. I'm gonna put this, well, this is heavy, so I'm not gonna put that back in there. I'm gonna put it somewhere else. You know what? Help me remember. I'm putting this under the seat. All right, and I'm gonna put these with the other bag of them. We'll put those under the seat, and actually we're gonna Nope. Trying to figure out the best way to try to help keep this thing from collapsing even more. And then we'll take a quick look at one other thing. I saved it for last. So I thought it was going to be the most interesting thing, but may not be with that that RPO list, whatever that line setting or whatever it was called. And another inspection. This was from 2004. So I passed inspection in 2004. So I mean, this thing, I guess they were using it that late. They were still having it inspected. And this is for the foam nozzles, which I don't know that we have any foam nozzles. I mean, it does tell about the valves and stuff, but I don't think we actually have the discharge nozzles. So that's not very helpful. Like I said, we're never going to put foam in this stuff, in this thing. I'm sure the foam is long gone. I guess before they set it up, they drained it or whatever, because it just had water in it. But this is kind of the this tells all about this truck, and this was done by National Foam. So you saw where it said that the interior color was red, which I thought was strange, because if you look, it is red. But you look all over this truck and it's yellow. Well, see that yellow down there? It's yellow everywhere. Yellow. So that is so strange to me. I don't know if so it says painted lime yellow with DuPont duplex. So if you wanted to paint it yellow, and then the diamond plate and everything else is painted aluminum, and everything underneath undercoated. So pretty cool. I mean, it tells all about this truck. It tells you about what it's equipped with. I've read through quite a bit of it. There's the foam nozzles. Like I said, we don't have a foam nozzle. But it kind of tells you about the foam liquid pump that's powered off the PTO. And that's the reason I can't run it, is I don't have any of the foam, and it is lubricated by the liquid it pumps. And so I don't know if water would lubricate it. It's probably looking for some foam. And this tells you how to draft and how to fill the foam, all that kind of stuff. It's all about the foam portion of this. Let's see. So I mean, there's a lot to read here. Y'all can pause it if you like and read through some of it. But pretty cool. Nice to have that. Like I said, it's mostly to do with the foam side of operating this thing, not so much if you just wanted to run it off of water. I don't know if you can, but I would think that the pump itself, the main pump, could run just off water and not foam itself. I don't think that part of it is dependent on foam. I think the foam portion of it, you know, of course, is foam, but I think the rest of it you can probably run off of water. So pretty cool. I want to put the seat back, and I know this is kind of a long video. Hopefully y'all found it interesting and not just boring, but a lot of cool stuff on this truck, and surprisingly not a lot of stuff in it. So thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below, hit the like button, and subscribe for more.